Good morning, Mr. Chairman. Are you with us?
I am. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. It appears that we do have a quorum. Yourself and Commissioner Feinstein are on the call. Commissioner Carpio did advise me that he may be late to today's meeting. The time's 11 a.m. and the meeting is recording.
Okay, very good. Let's get this kicked off. I hereby call to order this meeting of the Arizona Boxing and Mixed Martial Arts Commission. Today is Wednesday, June 25th, 2025, and the time is 11 a.m. Item A, our call to order. Would those commissioners that are in attendance please identify themselves and state as to whether they're here via telephone, Google Meets, or in person?
This is Eric Feinstein. I'm here via Google Meet.
Welcome, Commissioner. This is Scott Fletcher. I am here via telephone. Item B is our new business. B1 is pursuant to ARS sections 5-227, 5-228, and AAC R19-2-C604 for persons at least 38 years of age. The new license application submitted by Mr. Stanton Moali'i, I hope I got close, Stanton, for a 2025 amateur MMA combatants license. Mr. Vela, how do I pronounce Mr. Stanton's last name?
I believe you had it correct, sir. Moali'i.
Wow. Okay. Fair enough. Please talk to us about this application, if you would.
Yes, sir. Mr. Moali'i is 38 years old, and he has a record of 1-1 as an amateur MMA combatant. As far as his training regimen, he trains 2 to 3 hours a day, 5 to 6 days a week. Twice a day, 5 to 6 days a week, he says. He feels confident about his upcoming bout. He says he feels prepared because of his physical fitness and training consistently for 2 years, and he's down 65 pounds from where he started. He has not experienced any recent injuries. With that, sir, I do recommend Mr. Moali'i's approval.
Thank you, Mr. Vela. Commissioner Feinstein, thoughts, questions regarding this application?
None from me, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, none here either. The chair would be open to a motion if one exists.
Commissioner Carpio looks like he's joined us.
Oh, good. Commissioner Carpio, are you with us?
Yes, I'm here, Mr.
Great.
Chairman.
Welcome. Glad to have you aboard. We are on B1 right now, and I'll ask you if you have any questions regarding Mr. Moali'i's application.
I do not. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. Thank you. Chair would be open to a motion if one exists.
Mr. Chairman, pursuant to ARS 5-227, 5-228, and AAC R19-2-C604 for persons over the age of 38, I move that we approve the new license application for Mr. Stanton Moali'i for a 2025 amateur MMA license.
Thank you, Commissioner. We have a motion. Is there a second?
Yes, Mr. Chairman. Second.
Thank you, Commissioner. We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Congratulations. B2 is pursuant to ARS section 5-227, 5-228, and AAC R19-2-C604 for persons at least 38 years of age. The new license application submitted by Ms. Jamie Mitchell for a 2025 professional boxer license. Mr. Vela, let's talk about Ms. Mitchell's application, please.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman. Ms. Mitchell is 40 years of age, and she has an overall record. She's competed across professional boxing, amateur boxing, and team combat league. Her overall record is 22-11. She has never lost by TKO or KO, and has 5 victories by TKO or KO. With that, her training regimen is as follows. She trains 1 hour a day, 5 days a week. It consists of stretching, warming up, jumping rope for 10 minutes, shadow boxing 2 rounds. She does the mixed 2 rounds for the bags, 4 rounds double end bag, and then she does sit-ups, squats, abs, and 3 miles a day. She says she feels fine. She's prepared for her upcoming bout because she works hard for it, and she has not experienced any recent injuries. With that, I do recommend her approval.
Thank you, Mr. Vela. And thank you again for your in-depth look at these candidates. It's important we get to know them. So thank you there. Commissioners, thoughts, questions regarding Ms. Mitchell?
None for me, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Carpio?
None for me,
Okay.
Mr. Chairman.
We're all in the same boat. The chair would be open to a motion if there is one.
Mr. Chairman, pursuant to ARS Section 5227, 5228, and AAC R19-2-C604 for persons at least 38 years of age, I move we approve the new license application submitted by Ms. Jamie Mitchell for the 2025 professional boxer license.
Thank you, Commissioner. We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 3-0. Congratulations, Ms. Mitchell. B3 is also pursuant to ARS sections 5-227, 5-228, and AAC R19-2-C604 for persons at least 38 years of age. The new license application submitted by Mr. Jonathan Rice for a 2025 professional boxer license. Mr. Vella.
I think you're on mute, Mr. Vella.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Chairman, I recommend that items B3 and B4 be tabled.
Okay, very good. Are you tabling them until next
they
time we
are.
get together?
Perhaps, sir, these applications were incomplete and these
Okay.
combatants are no longer scheduled to compete this week. Therefore, we should press on if the commission's open.
Okay, very good. Let's table B3 and B4 until we have completed applications. Then we can pursue that. Let's press on to B5. Pursuant to ARS sections 5-227, 5-228A, B, and E, and 5-229, the renewal license application submitted by Mr. Fabiano Aoki on behalf of Yukon LLC doing business as Samurai Soul Championship for 2025 promoter's license. Mr. Bella, let's talk about Mr. Aoki's application.
Mr. Chairman, Mr. Aoki is applying to promote, again, amateur MMA, amateur and professional MMA and Muay Thai events. And been working with him past years. We've had a great working relationship, and he's done a great job. As far as this year's application renewal, our financial investigators found that Mr. Aoki's LLC, Yukon LLC, is financially stable, and with that, I do recommend approval of Yukon LLC for a promoter renewal, doing business as Samurai Soul Championship.
Thank you, Mr. Bella. Yeah, I'm excited to see them back. We've done good things with them, and I'm excited to see them circling back yet again. Commissioners, thoughts, questions regarding Yukon LLC?
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to ask Mr. Vella, when's the last event they held here in Arizona?
The Samurai Soul, I believe it was in September, sir, but I can pull that up.
And what type of event is it?
A mix. So we've had Muay Thai. He's put on amateur and professional Muay Thai events, as well as amateur MMA events to date. And this year he intends to also incorporate professional MMA.
And Mr. Vella, that's not necessary. I just wanted to know approximately.
Yes, sir. I apologize. It was a Muay Thai event we held on October 12th of
I
last
think
year.
I remember that. Okay. Thank you.
No further questions for me, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, thank you, Commissioner. I too have no further questions. If there is a motion, Chair would love to hear it.
Mr. Chairman, pursuant to ARS 5-227, 5-228, A, B, and E, 5-2 and 5-229, I move that we approve the renewal license application submitted by Mr. Fabiano Aoki on behalf of Yukon LLC doing business as Samurai Soul Championship for a 2025 promoter's license.
Thank you, Commissioner. We have a motion. Is there a second?
Second, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Commissioner. We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Congratulations, Mr. Aoki. Look forward to your upcoming events. B6 is also pursuant to ARS sections 5-227, 5-228A, B, and E, and 5-229. The renewal license application submitted by Ms. Josephine Carbajal on behalf of Sweet Science Boxing Promotions, LLC for a 2025 promoter's license. Mr. Bella, let's talk about Ms. Carbajal's application.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman. Ms. Carbajal has submitted for renewal, and working with Ms. Carbajal in the past, there's been some bumps. I think we all know that, but she's done a great job in always striving to do better. And she has, with this renewal, she's communicated with me very thoroughly and answered any requests that I've had of her very promptly. So I believe that she will put forth her best effort and put on good events again for Arizona. With that, the financial investigators did find that Sweet Science Boxing Promotions LLC is financially stable, and there were no concerns noted in either criminal background or financial background that rose to a level of concern. And with that, I do recommend her approval.
Thank you, Mr. Bella. Yes, there's been bumps or hiccups, whatever you want to call them, but I think they're the product of communication errors, I think. So I'd love if we go forward with this, that Ms. Carbajal and yourself get an open line of communication. It's the most important thing, I think, on these cards. Is Ms. Carbajal with us?
I do not see Ms. Carbajal on the call, Mr. Chairman. I do know that she is working today.
Okay, fair enough. Commissioners, what are your thoughts?
Nothing from me, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, thank you, Commissioner. Mr. Feinstein?
I would just comment, recognizing that there's a history here, but if Mr. Vela feels that this promotion is in good standing and past events have been compliant with our policies, I'm supportive.
Okay, I tend to agree, Commissioner. But I would really like Mr. Bella to, hold some hands and move him down the path too, if you would. Should we go forward with it? There being no further questions, the chair would be open to a motion.
Mr. Chairman, pursuant to ARS section 5227, 5228, A, B, and E, 5229, I move to approve the renewal license application submitted by Ms. Josephine Carbajal on behalf of Sweet Science Boxing Promotions, LLC for the 2025 promoter's license.
Thank you, Commissioner. We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 3-0. Congratulations, Ms. Carbajal.
Mr. Chairman, if I may, before we proceed to section C, Assistant Attorney General Val Marciano is present with me in the office here, and we had tabled those items earlier, and perhaps it's best if we put them on the floor for a vote to table those items. It was B 3 and 4.
Sorry, I did rush through that. Yes. The chair would be interested in a motion to table items B3 and B4, if you would.
Mr. Chairman, I motion to table on items B 3 and 4 of new business for Mrs. Jonathan Rice and Mr. Vaughn Alexander's 2025 professional boxer license be tabled for further consideration in the future.
Perfect. Thank you, Commissioner. We have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 3-0. Ms. Marciano, thank you for keeping us on the straight and narrow. We sometimes have to be reined back in. That was my bad, but thank you. I'm glad to have you here too. Now, let's head to C. Yes. Our information reports, review, discussion, and possible future action on 1 is our event reports. The following events were conditionally approved by the executive director. The first is a request from Team Combat League, LLLP, for approval of a boxing event to be held at the Arizona Athletic Grounds in Mesa, Arizona on Friday, July 18th, 2025. The second is a request from Iron Boy Combat Sports, LLC, for approval of a boxing event to be held at the Celebrity Theater in Phoenix, Arizona on Saturday, July 26th, 2025. And the third is a request from Yuma Fight League, LLC, for approval of an MMA event to be held at the Yuma County Fairgrounds in Yuma, Arizona on Saturday, August 2nd, 2025. C2 is our event reports continued. Due to a potential conflict of interest, the following event was conditionally approved by and will be administered by Assistant Director Juan Carlos Estrada. That event was a request from Del Sol Boxing Promotions, LLC, for approval of a boxing event to be held at the American Royal Palace in Phoenix, Arizona on Saturday, July 5th, 2025.
Mr. Chairman, I do have a statement I'd like to make regarding that item.
Yes, please.
Sir, I'm related to a boxer who may be competing on the Del Sol boxing card on July 5th, 2025. Therefore, a potential conflict of interest exists if I were to perform my duties as the executive director of the commission, specifically relating to the July 5th, 2025 Del Sol boxing card. Therefore, Assistant Director Juan Carlos Estrada will serve as the acting executive director to perform the duties prescribed by Title V, Article 2, specifically relating to the July 5th, 2025 Del Sol boxing card. Should the commission, licensees, or any member of the public have questions or concerns regarding this matter, please contact Idania Felix at 602-364-1721 or via infobox@azgaming.gov. I retain all duties as executive director as to all matters pending before the Division of Boxing and Mixed Martial Arts and the Arizona Boxing and Mixed Martial Arts Commission, other than the July 5th, 2025 Del Sol boxing card.
Great. Thank you, Mr. Vela. Appreciate you doing that. That pushes us to the call to the public. Mr. Vela, are there folks who'd like to say things to us?
At this time, I do not see anyone wishing to be acknowledged, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. Item E is the call to the commission. Commission members or the executive director may introduce a summary of current events, ask questions, and or make comments. Mr. Vela, anything you'd like to talk about?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I do have a few items I'd like to bring up. This week, we have, as a reminder, we have 2 scheduled events. Friday is a doubleheader for Team Combat League, and Saturday is a Pro-Am MMA event, Rough MMA. The Team Combat League event will take place at the Arizona Athletic Grounds, and the Rough MMA event will take place at Celebrity Theater. With that, sir, I also would like to provide an update to the commission regarding the unsanctioned event. We had sent notice to licensees regarding that event that took place in Chino Valley, as well as issued a cease and desist to the organizers and a public service announcement for consumer protection purposes. And there is an event that we are looking into that may have occurred this past weekend in Peoria, and I will provide an update to the commission once I have more information regarding that event and whether it did take place. And moving on, last but not least, so I'd like to give a shout out to our one-of-a-kind Idania Felix, who may be on the call as well. Idania has worked through a lot over the past few weeks and months, with Team Combat League events and so on. We've had a lot of applications to process with the huge influx of fighter applications and so on. She's done a fantastic job, and we have a lot to be grateful for. She's balanced all of that while doing back-to-back concussion tests every day. Her days are consumed basically with concussion tests. She still manages to be proactive in processing everything and keeping us above board with applications and so on. So I'm very grateful to her and her dedication to our industry and her work ethic. Thank you, Idania, and we're all very lucky to have you.
Thank you, Mr. Vela. And yes, Arania, you are critical to what we're doing. Obviously, it's a pretty small shop and a lot is expected of us, but I can't thank you enough. There's some long Saturday nights and long weeks, and you have handled everything so well. We're just so pleased to have you. So thank you. Thank you for your efforts. Commissioners, Mr. Carpio, thoughts? Anything you'd like to talk about?
No thoughts, or I just want to reiterate what you've said. I've seen Mr. Vela and Iriana doing all the work, and I also think they're doing a great job with what we have.
Thank you, Commissioner. It's a handful for sure. Mr. Vela, how many applications will we go through this year, you think?
Oh, this year, sir, that's a big no. I could put the projections together for you, but just this week alone, I believe we have over 70 fighter applications, and that does not include any cornermen and so on, because we have so many combatants between Team Combat League and RUF. And she's balancing that in addition to all of the not only applications, but the baseline testing. And we have weigh-ins and the events to actually do and put those event folders together. So just this week alone is a very commendable effort.
Yes, indeed. Rania, we are blessed to have you. Thank you.
On behalf of Team Combat League, we like to echo that sentiments. We're very grateful to have her assisting us and acting as a liaison. We sincerely are.
That's fantastic. Thank you. And we're excited with your lineup and your events. It's been a great addition to what we do. Mr. Feinstein.
No comments from me other than just, again, to commend the commission for all the great work. And I know there's a lot of work behind the scenes. And also just to commend Mr. Vela for excusing himself from the Del Sol event based on the conflict of interest. I think it speaks to the integrity of this commission, and Mr. Vela leading by example, I think is a clear demonstration of our commitment to have fair fights in this state.
Thank you, Commissioner. Agreed. There being no further comments, we kind of find ourselves at the announcement that the next regularly scheduled commission meeting will be held virtually via Google Meets at 10 a.m. on Wednesday, July 16th, 2025, and it's subject to change based on a quorum. Item G is adjournment. Is there a motion for such?
Mr. Chairman, I move that we adjourn.
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner. We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. We are adjourned. Thank you all for your time. Please take care of yourselves, and we'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.